Christmas fun. Following Alan, he's up there, and we're gonna go set up for our scavenger hunt and have a little bit of fun. I'm pretty impressed. I don't know if you'll be able to see there's quite a bit of snow here. So we're going to go get set up. I forgot the GoPro this morning, so we're gonna try this video with the phone, but it should be pretty good. Orville came up from,
or one over there across the barn, with the barn being the clue is where to find the tree, which is going to be pretty obvious when we have lights in it. Do you think the tree on the right is better? So we can do that one last. We'll go up on the hill and do the harder to find ones first.
So that's Alan and Orville. As I was saying, Orville came down from Canada to hang out with us. Alan's setting it up. So we started over at the cedar tree, and then this tree here is going to be our first tree. So we're going to go ahead and head in and see where Alan wants to put these in. Should be kind of fun. Hopefully be a little interesting. It has been super slick today. This is some greasy wet snow on top of some frozen ice. So certainly been fun. We're gonna head back and see where the second, I think, stop's gonna be on our scavenger hunt for today.
The main way, and then an arrow that goes straight that says the less fun way. Clues for this one that will be at the barn says, over the river and through the woods to grandmother's house we go. From here you may not be going over the river or to grandma's house. You will, however, be going over the seasonal stream past the Ford water truck and through the woods, turning right down at what used to be an old road that went past where an old cabin was in the late 1800s. The cabin is no longer there, but in the late 1950s and 1960s you could still see it. If you go through the woods to find the area of the 1950s and 1960s trucks, you will have found your next destination.
Yeah, you look like you're having fun here.
I put less ball tires on the front. So here, I want people to go straight, but I'm going to have an alternative sign to go to the left, which is I think where Daryl went.
So that's the
So if you want to go straight up this and meet us at deck 2, right in front of the blue cars where it should take you out at, and we'll meet you there. But there's tracks. Yeah, that's good. but this is the alternative route too, so this is the way I have to go because this Blazer won't go up the funner way.
I don't know what the funner way is.
Straight in here, that T coming out of there. Where'd that go?
We're just trying to figure out where we're going.
Well, to get to our next tree, you can go down there and then turn around and come back and go up the road, and we'll meet up. I'm turning right up the road now, if I can even make it up there.
All right, well, I missed a turn back there. Sometimes you see trails in, so don't realize they look different, or it's really hard to see some of the turns. So I took a turn and kind of got blocked in back there, and we had to return back up a little bit and make it here. But
The mess is where we've got to go to the highest tree on the property, which is next.
so this is what I think he calls deck B.
Yeah, we're putting lights on this tree right now, but eventually we're going to go up that way.
There's over there. So this is what Alan calls deck B. Bunch of trucks. Some of the clues are, a lot of the clues are probably rigs that are here. So this is one of the places he stores some rigs. So he's putting a light on a tree to mark it. I think, I don't know if you can see straight through there. Alan and Orville are somewhere over there working on lights. So we'll get them on this. And then I think Daryl's heading up that way, which is the next one we're going to go to. So a couple of years ago, we rented a dozer, and there's a whole bunch of trails like over here that come out. This is where we were trying to come out. We'll have to clear it a little bit. But we rented a dozer and cleared a whole bunch of other like logging trails on the property. So we're gonna go up there, and I think we're gonna loop around to one of those. Tree.
So the Blazer is telling me I can only go down from here, but Daryl's on the right track. If you go uphill to basically where you run into another like corner intersection that kind of takes off to the right, I'm going to pick a tree there, but we can move on to the next one for now since I can't make it up there.
Checking the ride command to see where Daryl is. He's up there. I'm not quite sure where Heath went.
Did we lose everyone else?
But I think we lost everyone else. This is another one of the Christmas tree stops. I don't know if you can see the lights. We're kind of hanging lights on those, but so this is one that it's going to have a whole bunch of options. So I think Alan's going to go to the left. Over through there. I'm not gonna go that way because there's too many trees down, so I think I'm gonna follow Alan. A little bit of a stump. Trying to knock a tree down there. Might have to oh. I think he's got his front left tire over the tree, and other 3 are behind the tree, so might have to do some chainsawing here. It does have lockers on that, so I think we're gonna cut it. All right, well, we got a little bit of that cleared. Alan had gotten one of his tires over that tree and got hung up on it, but he was able to power through. But we decided to clear it just to make it a little easier, so that some of the side-by-sides, that'd be a good way to take out an axle. So I think that's the right that you can take to go back to where we had race drift days at, and I think this is going to come out somewhere over there. Oh yeah. So I think this is, if I remember right, this was one of the first ones that Alan let me name. So this was actually a trail named after myself, called it Reed Lane. That tree down there, we had to clear a whole bunch of those, plus a couple of others. Cleared this whole back section. It's a real fun area back here. Orville's having it clear. I don't know if they don't have a working windshield.
I saw Frosty the snowman tree stop. If I can't find my plasticine in the attic, we'll build a snowman out of real snow.
Oh, real snowman on this adventure. So last year I had worked on this to be the Joker leg for drift days, and so what the thought that I had is we would do like 3 laps out on the main loop, which the main loop is basically just a 1/4 mile oval, and then and then you had to do 1 loop through here on your one of your 4 laps. So on one of your 4 laps you had to take this Joker leg, and so it comes out over here from the left and then comes around, goes around and back in and does this. And we ended up running this for the most part because the field had so much snow that had melted that there really wasn't a lot of snow to race over there, and this still had quite a bit back here because it's mostly treed, and it was still deep in coverage. So we went around those over there. We put the tires over there by the bus so people didn't hit the bus. Over there where Daryl's going, that was our leg.
I think we're gonna need some solids.
Oh. Yeah, we might have some trees down here. So just like all winter driving, you end up running into stuff. So we will get some chainsaws out and get this knocked out, and then right past this is where the turn is that we're gonna. So this was the back leg of the drift days last year, the Joker run. We just came out right here to the right and looped around. I was just looping back around. So we just came out over there. Another alternative route that you can come out is over to the right of this red truck. That's another one. Lots of parts though. If you need some parts for a Wrangler or motorhome or all kinds of other stuff, you can probably find some here. So now in this one, when you come through here, you can go straight or right. Right's gonna be the fun way to get through here. This was also one of the legs on, or the part of the Joker run last year. It's a fun little trail course. It's a little bit on the wetlands sometimes in the spring, But once the snow packs in, this is a really good, fun one. Catch up to these guys, probably dealing with a few more trees down. Definitely a little deep back here. It's probably just some deep tire ruts because somebody was dragging a skid plate right there. There's some real good ruts in here. This is the old mud hole. If you can avoid what I just did, that's always good, but we need to clean a couple of these out.